Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I wanted to go over my favorite setting sprays, and the reason is I've been getting a couple comments in the comment section about like which ones I use, because I feel like I use a different one in every video, and I kind of want to go through the top ones and why they're my favorites. So if that's something you're into, make sure to keep on watching. Please don't forget, I do upload twice a week, so make sure to subscribe so that you can stay up to date on all the fun stuff I am posting, and let's get right into it. So the first I'm going to start with are two that I've been using for a very long time, and they are the Skindinavia Oil Control Priming Spray and Setting Spray. Now the two of these, when working together, are like the best thing for keeping oils at bay. I find that if I use the two of these compared to pretty much anything else, it just locks everything in and keeps me so dry. That being said, the setting spray is not my favorite of the setting sprays, but I feel like I will go in with the priming spray every single day. And if I don't go in with the priming spray, then I'll use the setting spray. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I set my face after I do powder, but before I do highlighter, and then again when I'm done with everything. So I actually do set twice. So when you count a priming spray, after that I use two more. So that's why I kind of mix it up. The next spray is from Urban Decay, and it is the all-nighter setting spray. Now, the mist on this is beautiful, and it's the same thing because Skindinavia actually makes this in partnership with Urban Decay. So all of these are kind of made by the same people, which is why I feel like they are both so good. Now, Skindinavia has a technology built in where it like capsulates, it says, and it like time releases. So it'll slowly allow a little bit more of the like moisture barrier and oil control to break down over the course of the day. So rather than looking great for an hour and then having it deteriorate, it looks good for the whole day. Now, for the drugstore options, I have the Make It Last setting spray from Milani. Now this, the mister's okay. It's not as beautiful as like some of the other ones I have, but it is a beautiful setting spray. Now it took me probably 6 or 8 months to track this down. Every time I went into any drugstore or online, they were always sold out. So when I finally found it, I had to buy it, and it's a little alcohol-y, but it definitely lives up to the 16-hour wear test. I am using this one today just because I kind of wanted to mix it up and I feel like I don't use it enough, but it really keeps everything locked in and really, really like secure throughout the day. Since we're at the drugstore, I'll finish up with the NYX matte finishing spray. Now this doesn't have a great spray on it, but the formula makes up for it. Now this one compared to the Milani is very alcohol-y. Like this one, second ingredient is alcohol and you can kind of smell it when you use it. But once you get past that, this works really well. And the reason I bought this, there was a meme going around on one of the makeup groups on Facebook I'm a part of, and it was like, I did my makeup and I got hit by a car and I went to the hospital and this and that, and 16 hours later my face looked great and this is what I was using. So with claims like that, I had to try it and I was not disappointed. Now it is not my favorite, but I mean, it's good enough to make it into my favorites, but it's definitely like not something I'll use over my Skindinavia or my Urban Decay. But on the days where I'm feeling like something different, I do enjoy this one. The next one I'm not going to talk about for too long because everybody and their mother is in love with it, and it is Fix Plus from MAC. Now, I love the mister. I love how fine this mist is, and this smell is just so nostalgic for me. Like, it brings me back to, like, just happiness. This stuff is great. I don't really use this as a setting spray anymore. I do use it to transform my shimmers and my metallic shades to give them a little bit more pop. But it does have glycerin in it, so it does kind of help everything stay in place. And I do know a lot of people who swear by using this as a setting spray. It's not that I'm against using it as a setting spray, but compared to the other ones, I find they will prolong my makeup better. But this one does, nothing is better at making your foiled shades just pop more than Fix Plus. Next, which I'm going to have to say is probably the king of setting sprays at this time, and it is the Morphe Continuing Setting Mist from Morphe. It is an aerosol can with this beautiful, just fine mist that constantly comes out, which is great because nothing is worse than like you're setting your face and it just, the fact that you can just take this and go and set the face and you just feel this very soft mist of this beautiful liquid. It is magic. Like, I buy these 2 or 3 at a time just because I never want to run out. And there was a time at the beginning of the year where they were so sold out and so backordered that like everybody was fighting to get their hands on it and nobody could. And it is that good. So if you're looking for a setting spray, this is right now the best I'm using. And I'm almost out, and I can feel that I'm almost out, but I do have 2 more, so I am good. And the last setting spray I'm gonna talk about, I'm gonna be really quick about because I don't love it, and I'll explain why. This is the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. Now, first thing, the nozzle on this is the best. Like, you see just how, like that's beautiful. Now, the reason I don't love this is I am very oily, so I don't really use this on the whole face. If I'm gonna use this, I will use this just to set like the sides of the face, and I will leave the T-zone alone because it does have a little bit of a shimmer particle in it and you have to shake it really well before you use it. But I find like you get just this beautiful natural glow with this. I cannot use it on my whole face, and that's why I don't love it. But for the places I do use it, I find that it really helps to like make your highlighter pop and really just help give you this dewy natural glow. I will use this if I'm doing like photos or something, or if I'm doing a tutorial and I really want to look dewy and look really natural, I'll use this. But I cannot use this if it's something I actually want to wear out, if I expect my makeup to last anything longer than like 10 minutes. And those are my favorite setting sprays. So thank you very much for making it all the way to the end. These are the best of everything I have. And I have like an entire drawer dedicated to setting sprays. Let me know in the comment section if you want to see the stuff that didn't make the list, because I'd be happy to show you guys that. And thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next one.